Here we go, Wingate in blue, Queens in white for a SAC tournament title. Queens going for number 8, Wingate going for their first trophy. Sydney Bracken for Queens and Leah Knowles for Wingate. At the draw control, both teams have plenty of fans in attendance, and we are underway on Championship Sunday from Hickory. 2 trophies will be handed out today. First, the women will lead us off, and Queens will get the opening possession. 17-0 in the regular season, one of 2 undefeateds in the country. The other being Regis out in Colorado. Cut inside, Megan Biazzi out of the crease, starting in goal for the Bulldogs, knocks it down. Queens still in possession. Backhanded flip in front, it's not there. Claire Fuchs fighting for the ground ball, eventually comes away to Shannon Kingston.
Force that one a little bit, and we'll see if the Royals will calm down and try to get into some of their sets.
Wrapping around from the X. That's saved by Biasi. First shot in by Harden, and Wingate stops Queens in their first possession.
Nice little play right there. Just a quick wrap around, and was on the doorstep.
Biasi was a big reason Wingate got through to the final, especially in that second half. Made a ton of big saves. Biasi finished with 11 saves. Second team all-SAC goalie. That's a 9.48 goals against average as Kirsten Chalmers takes a hit, and Wingate holding on to possession, going right to left.
For the Bulldogs, this is the most important part, the clears and handling all the pressure in the midfield. You can't have any unforced turnovers.
There is speed all over the field for Queens. Here's Leah Knowles, number 23 in blue, the SAC Offensive Player of the Year. Had 2 goals and an assist as inside, flashing inside was Becca Ruiz. Had a big game in the semifinal, draws the foul, and it looks like Wingate's got a free position shot just a minute and a half into the game.
And this is exactly what you want to see, an opportunity to get out and throw the first punch.
5 goals on 8 shots for Ruiz. She shoots. And it's saved off to the right. Caroline Kramer in goal. The goalies for Queens split time in the semifinal. Kramer played the first 30 minutes, and Sharn Muffet played the second 30 minutes. Looks like they're off to that same game plan here in the final, and 2 goalies make big saves on the first shots on their opposition.
Both teams getting nice offensive chances.
Kaylee Mia Geist with speed across midfield, able to clear. Did all the legwork herself. Carson Giordano.
We're going to see 2 completely different offensive philosophies. One team that likes to get up and go, and the other team that's going to work the clock a little bit.
Kingston gets space, and that will give Queens a free position shot. Pellet for Wingate on the receiving end. No, check that. It looks like it's McCourt. So here we go. Shannon Kingston, second team All-SAC, scored 2 goals against the Rail Splitters in the semi. Kingston takes it in. Score! Got right in front of the crease and goes low to beat Biazzi for the game's first goal.
There's nothing Biazzi could do right there. Just a little too much speed, cut off all the defenders, and now she had the whole cage in front of her.
So Queens draws first blood in the first quarter.
As you can see right here, just too much speed, and that's going to be a theme. The Bulldogs have to find a way to control the speed of the Royals.
I mean, you can just look all over the field. Queens is starting 9 all-SAC players. They had 10 total. Grace Guglielmo, the lone all-conference player who did not feature in the semifinal. Don't expect to see her today, but we'll keep an eye out for 14 in white. 1-0 Queens in the SAC tournament final. Draw controlled by Sydney Bracken. And Leah Knowles goes down. Bracken still controls.
Being physical, that's something else to watch. The rest have been allowing physicality all weekend.
Open inside, looking for space. Shannon Donovan turned away, well defended by the Bulldogs. Wingate had a strong first quarter against Queens in their regular season matchup, but then Queens just pulled away throughout the remainder of that game onto a 7-goal win. I'm sure it was in the back of Queens all year that there was a very good chance they would see the Bulldogs again in this tournament. Nice move. High pass, Bracken feeded it inside to Kingston. Her shot missed high. Here's Rebecca Kinsley. And that's an offensive foul.
Good job right there, just being in the right spot, and Kinsley a little too aggressive early on trying to force the action.
Kinsley was our player to watch ahead of this game. She had 5 goals and 6 assists in the big win over Lincoln Memorial on Friday morning. Spin by Fuchs to get more space. Now she's triple teamed. Goes back to Haley McCourt for more breathing room.
And you talk about the speed. I mean, one moment it's a one-on-one and you turn around and
Check
you got
that was
3
Emma
of them.
Pike, 11. Space. Paige Kamer in front. Nalita Watson gets crushed right in front of the goal. That is a clear free position shot. She was just pushed across. Couldn't tell who laid the hit.
Where's the card? Where's the card?
You can probably overhear the Wingate fans down to our right asking for the penalty that did not come.
Looks like
It was Bracken who's standing behind Watson. Watson, the freshman for Wingate, had a huge semifinal. 3 goals, 2 assists. She has a chance to open the scoring here. The freshman from Port Jefferson Station, New York, had it saved.
that's twice they tried to go low and it's been snuffed out.
Wingate held off the scoreboard. 2 free position shots are denied by Carolyn Kramer. Shannon Donovan carrying it into the open turf. Inside shot, score! Caitlin Harden, 2-0 Queens.
Just don't give you any time to relax. One moment they're on their own goal line, clearing off a free position shot. Next thing you know, a couple passes later, they have a prime opportunity right in front of the goal. Just so smooth and quick.
Everything effortless for this Queens team. They have a 2-goal lead. Just over 4 minutes into the game. High-powered offense in the regular season. They led the country in scoring offense and scoring margin, assists per game and points per game.
And this is one of those moments now where it can get a little dangerous for the Bulldogs. It is extremely early. You've had a couple opportunities. You don't want to keep having the door shut on you and then this lead be too big early.
Wingate could really use a draw control here just to get a little bit of possession. But Bracken on top of it. She is great at midfield, but she lost it, got hit up high by Knowles.
Almost got that one clean.
Sarah Sproles, number 3 for Queens, clears it across to Donovan. Giordano turned away. McCourt with her step for step. Here comes Kinsley. Pass in front, loose ball, but on the spot, Giordano with the pickup. Still plenty of time, 50 on the shot clock. Giordano, inside cut, spinning, shooting underneath, and it hit the post.
Mastering almost got that one to go in.
Would have been a highlight reel goal, but tough pickup, Kinsley. Inside again, she tries and scores! Kylie Masterin with the double team and a 3 spot for Queens to start the game.
A little bit of a unlucky bounce right there. It goes off the post straight back to the Royals, who get a couple of quick passes. Odd numbers. It's always going to be in their favor to just get a good shot on goal, especially with the talent they have.
Perfect pass to get through the middle, and Masterin with the left-handed shot beats Biazzi. So Queens with first blood here against the Bulldogs. Last time these two teams met in the final, it was a Queens blowout, 16-0 back in 2017. That was prior to Abby Wiley's tenure as head coach. In fact, nobody on the Wingate staff, coaches or players, part of that game. So no lingering memories from that game for these players or coaches. Another face-off violation against Wingate will give the ball to Sydney Hussey. Sydney Hussey carrying it inside the arc. Had space, but eventually passed it off to Giordano. Kingston flashed inside the middle. They couldn't squeeze the pass inside. Instead, Donovan on the right wing. Avery Scherer guarding one-on-one. Nice move. Cuts through. Low shot, and it bounced off to the left of the post. Giordano couldn't squeeze it inside the pole. Kinsley shoots, score, tight angle. Rebecca Kinsley again, and Queens is off and running in the title game.
And those are some tough saves because you can't see the ball until it's right on top of you. I mean, just to take these shots is impressive itself.
Wouldn't be surprised if Wingate is due for a timeout soon just to stop some of the bleeding. Queens has been in control of the first 6 minutes.
And they've really exploded here with these last 3 goals after they got that second free position save.
Queens has had every draw control so far in the game, 4-0 in that stat. Wingate has 2 shots on goal, both saved by Kramer.
Like you said, you got to do something to stop the bleeding here.
Bracken finished the regular season with 92 draw controls. This time Kingston takes the draw, and it looks like Knowles got to it first, still loose, and shoveled along the turf to Kingston, and Queens will get the ball again. Now they stop the clock as the officials come together.
Might be a quick conversation about maybe an alternating possession or something here.
Looked like Knowles got the first touch, but she couldn't pick up the ground ball. And now all 3 referees come together.
This is a big call for the Bulldogs. You need to get an offense possession here.
Seem like they've been knocked off their axis a little bit to start the game, just a little bit uncomfortable. As 2 referees now go to the benches to explain the decision. We don't have an explanation of what's happening, but it looks like it'll be Queens ball. So whatever it was, it didn't change the outcome of the play. It's Kaylee Mia Geist goes across to Sproles, and now up forward, Caroline Kroc. Got hit up high, still going. Kroc, score! Takes the hit and buries it. 5-0 Royals.
Just an onslaught right now. Hidden so many different levels, so much talent all around. You can see here just the speed. Bulldogs were never in position to even make a stop there.
A picture-perfect start to the game for the Royals. Number 1 in the country, trying to get back to the national title game in 2022.
Looks like we're going to have a change for the draw control, too.
Kaylee Hiles going to take it for Wingate against Bracken. Just Leah Knowles didn't have it to start the game.
A couple of bad bounces for her. She got some high ones to go up, just couldn't get it to stay in her stick.
Flipped on the Wingate half, and again controlled by Kroc. Just scored. Ruiz knocked it loose, diving to keep it in bounds, but no teammates there to help her out. Good effort, but again, Queens in command of the ball.
Again, another example, the effort's there. I mean, you got players laying out, but it's just not going your way right now. Got to dig in and get a stop.
Inside, high shot, or pass, I should say, for Kingston, and that goes all the way through. Wingate ball.
This could be the break, but you got to get the clear now.
Biasi, now Pike. Through the middle. Get it to their playmaker. That's Emily Phipps, an all-conference defender, forward, and here come the Bulldogs. Blake Klauser finds Kamer, back to Klauser, and Wingate can set something up here, still looking for their first goal of the game. Klauser, the top of the arc. And an air horn, and Wingate taking a timeout. Seemed like that possession wasn't really going anywhere, so they'll get a chance to draw something out. But Queens with a great start, 5-0 halfway through the first quarter in the SAC tournament final.